Good afternoon, and we are back. I am Shawnee, and welcome to the Shawnee View, designed for happy life, engineered to last. The purpose of my podcast is to exemplify the dreams and goals and how to achieve them through self motivation and inspiration from others. There's a saying: give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime. So, thank you so much for joining us today. This is one of my most favorite people in the whole wide world. Finally got some time to sit down and interview him. So, would you like to tell us who you are?
Hey America, how you doing? I go by the name of comedian CaliBo. Bo. Uh, Did I say the other part too?
You can say whatever you want. It's your interview.
My interview. Hey, her fiance. Yes. Yeah.
Yep. He
Uh,
did that.
yeah. Yeah. I got on the knee. Kind of old. I didn't know if I was gonna get back up, but I did it. I did it.
You did.
I did.
You did. So today, I want to talk about what you do. Like you are big in hosting in
Yeah.
the Atlanta scene. Like,
Yeah.
what is something that like how did you start doing that? Like how'd you get into that?
Man. Honestly, I think that just started from being at a show. Actually,
What kind of show?
I was just supposed to be doing a comedy set.
Okay.
Did the comedy set, but afterwards, they was like, "Hey, we needed a host."
Mm-hmm.
So I just started hosting the parties
So
and
you
stuff
just
like that.
volunteered.
No, well, technically, my cousin was the DJ too,
Okay.
so he was like, "Here, just grab the mic and say some stuff over the mic."
Okay.
And from there, kind of just every now and then we get the opportunity to host. The big part was getting a hosting gig at a place called 6340.
Mm-hmm.
They had asked me to be the house host, and that was like the first time I've kind of like ever really like heard like what
Yeah.
that was and stuff.
Mm.
And you can learn how to rock the party and talk over the mic, and and if you're good at it, people come see you and hear about you, and you get invited to maybe host a show or something, or a basketball game or something. So it's
Okay. So
yeah,
since then, it's been a wrap. Like you just been hosting everything because you host on radio stations too.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, that led into that too. Like the radio part started just actually with comedy and stuff. It started with hosting and comedy. I remember getting there, like getting invited to do an interview,
Mm-hmm.
and after I left, like when the interview was over, they was like, "Hey, can you come back another week?" I was like, "All right."
So you get a lot of callbacks. That's what it sounds like to me.
I mean, I'm kind of nice. I mean, I'm kind of talented. I'm kind
Okay,
of
you
talented.
nice on the mic.
I'm nice on Paul. Well, and from there, started doing radio,
Mm-hmm.
and then that also led to some hosting gigs too, which ultimately led to like going back to comedy and stuff. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then back to hosting. So it's like a 360. Like, is that
Okay.
what you call it when it goes, or is it a 180?
I
Like,
think a 180.
180?
Because 360, you just
Just
turn.
keep turning
Yeah.
all the way up. So yeah, so it was that right there.
Okay. So
So
how would you say that connects you with people? Like I'm big on networking. I just
well, everything starts with the host if you really think about it.
mm-hmm.
Like even if you go to a restaurant and the lady or the male who's sitting you, the
Yeah,
impression starts
that's
there.
true.
Like if it's a good greeting there, you're kind of happy to sit down.
Right.
So it's kind of like the same thing about a show, anything where you are the main person.
Mm-hmm.
You might not be the headliner or the one on the tickets that people are coming to see,
Mm-hmm.
but technically you are the one that they're going to see the most, and
Right.
it starts with you. So you got to be able to connect with people. You got to be able to read the room.
Yeah.
Um, Sometimes you got to be able to just go off the top of the head, and
Just go with the flow.
you might get
So
hit
it's
with some
like
stuff.
the introduction of whatever the vibe of the
Right.
atmosphere. You set the atmosphere
Yeah,
for
you
wherever
gonna.
you're at, basically,
Yeah, it's gonna
as a
start with
host.
you. Yeah, it's gonna start with you.
Oh
Like
my
you,
God.
I always like so you got to be as a host. You got to be the most likable person in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Like you might not have to be the most talented, but you have to be the most likable
Yeah.
because no matter what happens, the people will be happy to see you when you come back up.
Mm. Okay.
So so that's I mean at least that's what works for me.
Okay. Yeah. I ran into somebody. I ran into a comedian at a networking event, and she told me that she would prefer to host. So, hope she's tuned into this so that she can get some tips from one of the best to ever do it in my book.
I appreciate it.
Okay,
Appreciate it.
so there's an icebreaker that I usually like to ask, which is what is the current song that you have on rotation right now?
The current.
And why is it that song?
Oh man. For some reason, it's Chris Brown's Residuals.
Residuals.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just like that song. Like I don't know the words. It's just like na 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 hate it. I just like every other fifth word. So, but I just like the song and the melody and everything.
Yeah.
So uh kind of anytime you get a good hit like that
Yeah.
your boy got to make a remix. What is it, a
Uh-huh.
Quee mix? So I'm
Quee
waiting on the
mix.
Quee mix, the Quay or Quee.
Yeah.
Was it a
Quee
Quee?
mix.
I'm waiting on the Quee mix, Jaquees. Waiting on the Quee mix for residuals. That's if Breezy let you do it. But
Yeah. You can't go wrong with Chris Brown
yeah, so
at all.
yeah, that's my guy. So
Okay.
yeah,
It's good people.
I like that song right there. I like that song.
That's the vibe.
Yeah.
Let's see. What was the inspiration behind CaliBo? As you
Oh,
said in your intro, you said you go by a few different names. Well, how did CaliBo become?
like just the name itself or the person? Like
Um, both.
like the name itself was just like okay. So my family nickname is Bo,
Okay.
and me being from Cali and everything like that. So when I was about to embark on this entertainment world or
Mm-hmm.
journey,
Right.
it was just so simple to say, "Hey, CaliBo." People will remember me, and for the people who call me LA or whatever,
Right.
it's CaliBo. So it just fits, even though for a long time people used to mess it up and still do.
Yeah, I've heard collabo, but you
CaliBo,
do collaborate with a lot of people, so so
like
you can go
I
with
got
that one.
CaliBo collab.
Yeah,
Hey, you might have coined something right
I've
there.
heard it all. So, what challenges would you say came with bringing that vision to life of CaliBo, hosting, being a comedian?
Um, Accepting it actually.
Accepting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like during the journey and stuff like that, you can go through different versions of yourself
Mhm.
when you're and the way I started and the person like the first version of CaliBo,
Mhm.
I always say is not this version now. This is a better version of the old version of CaliBo.
So, is it like transitions or transformations? Like, what makes it
Um,
different versions?
Probably where you started and where you at as far as mentally and headspace. Like, so the first version was in a bad headspace. The first
Mhm.
version was like in dealing with depression and stuff.
Mhm.
So that's the one that wants to be out and be on the scene all the time
Okay.
and got to be at all the comedy clubs and
Mm-hmm.
everywhere because you don't want to be home.
Okay.
So it's like, oh, CaliBo, oh yeah, we know he there. Oh, he gonna be there.
Right.
He gonna be there.
Okay.
Um, but the version now is a happy version.
Okay.
You know, it's like, um, it's more than just comedy.
Mm-hmm.
That's you're happy about, or you're waking up to do, or it's just you know what I'm saying. That's a part you
So,
like.
what does that look like for you?
Hmm.
So with the comedy part, you say you gotta, be on the scene all the time. Well, not comedy, but the depression side. But now on the happy side, what are those scenes?
Showing up whenever I want to. like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I was always happy for others, but
Mhm.
actually like you can see you can see it now. Like
Mhm.
from all my friends and stuff like that, you always knew I was happy for you.
Right.
But now you can see my happiness and know it's like, oh, when I'm speaking to you, it's coming from a different place now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like people like to always say I'm smiling now. So that's what this part um of CaliBo is now. It's he's smiling now. Like
Yeah.
he's happy.
Yeah, Smiley bowl.
Right. Like when he gets off the stage or whatever and we're talking, he still smiles. I can still be happy for you. I can still speak
Yeah.
life into you. Like
Right.
if you're in a negative place, I'm not gonna meet you there. You know what I'm saying? Where the old CaliBo would have loved to meet you there. Oh, you're in
Right.
a bad place? Yeah, let's go there too.
Yeah.
But now this one is if you're in a bad place, and I'm gonna get you up out of there.
So I was gonna ask. So being in entertainment, how do you deal with depression? Because when you're in entertainment, you're supposed to be like number one. There's so much competition and all that. How does a person who is privy to depression move in that type of space?
It's kind of funny because like most comedians or most entertainers through most of their career deal, they are in depression. Like while they're up there for most of them. Things like you just got to remember what you're doing it for. You see what I'm saying? Like, and
Like, what's your why?
like what's your why? And the thing is though, accept what your why is for. Like it your why could be just to make you happy for the moment,
Hmm.
but don't let the next person's why, which is to shake up the world, be for you. That might not be for you. So if
What
you're
they call
trying
that imposter syndrome.
right, like if you ain't wrong, like if it's there for you, you're gonna be there. Like
Hmm.
everybody, when we do stuff, we think that we are like setting the tone, or we know where we're gonna end up at.
Right.
God already wrote that book, so wherever I'm gonna end up at as far as the comedy world, that's just where that's gonna be.
Hmm.
But for the time being, I'm gonna enjoy the journey. I'm
Right.
gonna enjoy the ride. Like you know what I'm saying. And if my pinnacle or the high point is being, let's say, one of the best known in the South,
Hmm.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
That was my place in the world or my place in the comedy world.
Yeah.
It's not like two people only gonna remember me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, like a few people will remember what CaliBo do or what he's
I'm sure
done,
you've
or
helped a lot of people
so.
over this entire time frame because you've been in this industry for pushing 10 years.
It'd be close. Next year it'd be 10. Actually,
Really?
next
Ooh.
year in October will be. See, and it's funny because so it'd be a total of 10 years total in just entertainment. Period.
Okay.
But
Okay.
like, cause like there was the comedy with the maybe the first year and a half or so,
Mm-hmm.
and then from there was just radio focused, and then the 420, and that's bringing me back to comedy. It's like, and then it's
Okay.
been okay, kind of a mix of everything at that point. So,
Okay.
so yeah, about next year October it'll be 10 years,
Hmm.
10 years.
Okay. So, what would you say is the most recent testimony that you would like to share? Like how it shifted your perspective, maybe?
Hmm. I think my most recent testimony is, um, you know what? It's shout out to Pastor Tuck.
Yeah,
Um,
he's a great pastor.
um, Living Faith Tabernacle in Forest Park. If you ever around, yeah, I got you, Tuck. Got you. Now it was one thing he said that I've I might not be quoting this the right way, but I'm gonna do my best. I've I'm done with the bad part of my life,
Okay,
and now I'm ready for the best part of my life.
okay, yeah. I
So
remember that message.
that day in church was a day of like sitting back and just actually sitting there like over years you've overcome, and I mean you too.
Yeah,
I mean,
me.
I mean, I'm not
Yes.
gonna sit you. You pushed me, so
Yeah.
um, that's been that's that's been motivative too. So
Do you think that that happened because you were already headed into that headspace on your own, and then that opened up ways for you to meet me, or was it you met me and then you started
I think you
think?
helped push it. I think you helped push it because like I was always so that was the difference when you have people who fight with so you have people who accept depression and people who fight depression.
Mhm.
Like when you're accepting depression, you just there.
Mhm.
There's no great days,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
But when you're fighting depression, you have the good days, the bad days, the days that you're fighting. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Mhm.
So during that time, yeah, I was on the I was winning my fight.
Mhm.
Not by much though, but I was winning my fight. Like
Yeah.
I was happy. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I was happy like okay. What can I do? And
Well.
then and then came that evening.
Yeah.
Um and then just how we started and all that stuff and then just accepting um
The good.
the good like the good things like when it happens to you just sitting back and like oh hold on I can't oh
Yeah.
oh this does feel right oh
I think we share that. Like, that's something that we have in common, and that's why the relationship works.
yeah
Yeah. It's
uh,
like always collaborating with everybody, but then it's like, hold on now. You know who I am?
right like
So, yeah.
so yeah it's just
And
yeah
understanding that about each other.
so yeah that was it just um yeah just accepting that good things can happen to me
Right. Good
and
things are supposed to happen to
like
you.
don't fight them. Don't question them. When something good happened to you, you don't always have to look with your shoulder, like look over your shoulder.
Yeah.
It's okay to accept a blessing. You know, it's
I
okay
accept
to.
mine
It's okay to.
every time. I'm very
Right.
thankful.
So,
So let's see. What is something that you want people to know?
you know what? The one thing I want people to know is this: it doesn't matter where you start. Doesn't matter where you start. There's no time frame for you to be great, chase a dream, or just make a change. There's no time frame. No
Mm,
one in life has ever got anything perfect. Like no one has done anything perfect. So, um, yeah, just focus on that. Like, just know that whatever route you're gonna take or whatever's happening to you it is what it is. Like you can, it's not that's not the ending of your story.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whenever you start, just start. If it's like I said, whatever the change may be, let it be. And um, the great part of you is the greatest part of you is yet to be seen.
Right.
So
I agree with that 100%.
yeah, and that goes for everybody.
Yeah.
Like it's always something. Yeah, there's always a greater level that you can achieve, will achieve. Maybe you'll notice it, maybe you won't notice it, but
Right.
yeah, It's always a better you that you can be.
Yeah.
So
What was it like for you when I just came out of the blue and asked you to send me to a comedy class? Is that something that you foresaw? Like you knew it was coming, or
I kind of figured it at some point.
why? How? If I never mentioned it.
Um, just at every show, just like, and even the bad jokes you were laughing at, like not just mine, but just it's just some of the other bad jokes and stuff that were being said, you were still laughing. So it's like you had a you
This is humorous.
right but that was in you, and um you know, I remember you did mention about a podcast. So anytime, you know, someone is in entertainment and you can see yourself doing it, I can see you doing it. It's just a matter of time if you decide to either, you know, ask like ask for it
Mhm.
or take the leap, or hell, in my case, someone bet you.
Right.
So
Right. So you got into comedy off of a bet, and I just wanted to try something different.
yeah. So, you know,
Yeah.
so like, yeah, I wasn't surprised. I knew it was coming.
Were you
I'm
nervous about me like actually doing it or trying it out though?
Nah, I wasn't nervous about that. I was nervous if you was gonna like it or not.
Oh.
Like, like that's what I was nervous about. Um, like when some don't go your way. That I think that's what I was more nervous about. Like
So what
when
did you think I was gonna do?
I don't know. Like that's the part about comedy that you don't know if you want to do it or not. If you
Mhm.
really want to do it.
Mhm.
So and no one can. I can't tell you or see it. Like I can just say, oh yeah, I know she gonna be tight. I know she gonna be dope.
Mm.
She funny as hell. I know what she gonna do. But if you get up there one day and it just ain't for you,
Mm.
then it's like, okay, I know she dope, but I can't force her to get on stage because, like I said, if the experience wasn't a good one,
Mhm.
if you
Mm.
didn't have that dog in you that you got,
Mm.
you would probably just would quit. But you don't have that in you.
Yeah.
I mean, you got the dog in you, so it's like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. You handled it great. Like, uh, so you handled a few things better than what I would have. Like, I tell you that now. So yeah, yeah. I I've always told you I think you're gonna be great. So yeah.
Yeah. I
So
guess that's that acceptance thing on my end because I just want to write.
but that might be your lane. Like I mean,
Yeah.
well, not your lane, but that might be your contribution
Mm.
to the comedy world. Like um, I'd be lying if I told you I thought hosting was gonna be my niche
Yeah.
in the comedy world. I probably thought like most people. I'm the headliner
So
type of
hosting
guy.
found you.
I found a love for hosting. Let me
Yeah.
say that because
Okay.
I got the opportunity to
Okay.
do it, but then once you like develop a liking for that part of something, you might focus better at that. Like I've had people
Mm.
tell me, like when I do comedy sets,
Mhm.
they come off a whole lot better when I'm in my hosting mode
Yeah.
instead of up there trying to be a comedian
Right.
first. It's like, no, go up there, still tell your jokes, but still be the host that you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like, you know, and I think that's where the new version of CaliBo is because he's like
Mm.
he's happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
You do seem happy. I don't know how you were before.
I was an asshole.
Uh,
I was an asshole
so
first.
all right. So there. That's a reality though,
Yeah.
right? What advice would you have for other a-holes?
The a-hole. Stop.
Yeah, the a-holes.
Stop. Stop. All right. We like whatever going on with you ain't got nothing to do with nobody else, man. Like, and that's one thing you gotta realize is like your problems ain't the next person's problem, so they don't deserve that reaction. You see what I'm saying? Like, whatever you mad about it is you and not the person you come into contact with. If it is, then you need to handle that with that person right then and there. But the stranger coming up next to you, the person in the crowd, the next comedian coming asking you for help or whatever, it's not your place
Right.
to project your anger on them, especially if we comedians. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
We supposed to make
Making
people
other
laugh.
people laugh, but
Yeah, like, and I know as a comedian, it's kind of hard to say that right now because the comedy world is like
it's crazy.
it's like it's like gangland,
It is.
like gangland right now.
Mm-hmm.
People beefing.
Things you would never expect.
Yeah, that's one thing I
Let's
never
see.
expected. Comedians beefing. Never
Yeah,
expected
when I
that.
asked you about it way before I got into it,
Yeah, so I was surprised telling you about it. Yeah, it
I
exists.
was like, "What
It
for?
is.
What? Y'all supposed to make people laugh? Like y'all?"
That's just people who, but that's the competition. Like you said, like when you
Oh,
started, like when you started talking about it, you said it's competition,
it is.
and like people want to be the best at stuff, and however you decide to get there, that's what you got to live with, and
Yeah,
people take different routes. Like,
yeah. I know my route is different
right.
because, like I said, I'll be entertaining on stage, but I'm not gonna sit at the table just telling jokes.
Facts,
So
facts,
me on the stage and off the stage are two completely different people. So
facts. Like,
and I don't really see it as competition because I just want to be good at what I do.
that's
And
all it is.
my sense of humor may not, another comedian may have a completely different sense of humor as me. So I
Yeah.
just accept that.
Yeah, like I said, I just want to be good at what I do and just be respected amongst my peers. That's it. And
Yeah,
as long
respect is the number one.
that's it, just respect me and I respect you. And as long as I don't got no smut on my name or no dirt on my
Yeah.
name and stuff like that. So whenever I do leave this, like this entertainment world or whatever the case may be, that's one thing you can say about CaliBo. He ain't never did you dirty. He ain't never
Yeah.
talked behind your back. He always stood on business. If we had a problem, we faced it. We got to go outside and talk about it as men. We could do that. If not, I'm a happy person on stage. I'm cool. I'm a cool kind of brother, man.
You
cool,
cool kind of brother.
cool kind of brother. I don't mess with nobody.
That sounds like something somebody with locks would say.
I'm a cool kind of brother, man. Got energy. I carry positive energy.
That's what you do,
I carry
man.
positive
Okay.
energy.
Okay. So, how can we find you?
Open your eyes. I'm sorry. I'm
How
sorry.
can we find you other than this episode of The Shawnee View?
Definitely tune in to the shiny view. That shiny boo. Uh, definitely tune in to the shiny view so you can see me, CaliBo. But make sure you can follow me on all social media. On Facebook, it is CaliBo Williams. All right, CaliBo Williams. On Instagram, it is CaliBo with 2 underscores. CALIBO__. Yeah, man. And that's where y'all can find me, book me, yeah, all that good stuff, man. If y'all want advice, man, just holler at me, man. Holler at me.
Don't you have a radio?
Oh, that's right. See, that's why I love you, man. I love you. Yeah, but also too, yeah, we do got a radio show. We do got a radio show each and every Sunday on Hits 92, called "Who the F Is Them." That's right, "Who the F Is Them," featuring me, my homeboy Cliff, and my homeboy DJ Wildchild. Man, that's every Sunday, from 3 to 5. All right, so download that app. Make sure you follow us. Yeah, man, just follow, pull up. Make sure you pull up to the Shiny View. Check out all the interviews, especially this, because I'm a cool kind of brother. And how long am I supposed to talk?
That's it. That's it right there. So thank you so much for joining me. I don't think you really had a choice,
I didn't.
but I do.
I, Just so you guys know, this was a happy choice. Yeah, I enjoyed it, baby.
Oh, I hope to have you back soon.
Don't think I'd have a choice, will I? I'm just right. Nah, for real, nah, for real. I enjoyed it. I loved the layout that
Yeah.
that's been creeping me out right there.
What?
Right here, look at this bottle with a
Right
brain on it.
here?
It's a bottle with a brain as the top.
What is that? De Leon?
I don't know what it is, but it's scary.
Aristotle?
It, it's a gold brain as a top.
All right. And that has been the Shawnee View.